Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Doing a little farm pond fishing. Enjoying this cool day today. Seeing if we can get some fish. Throwing the Spro flapping frog. I've also got the Arbogast buzz plug, and I've got some jigs to throw. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. My name's Alan, and I'm usually making some kind of a fishing video. I see some big rocks out there. The deeper side is that far side over there. But I started off on this little shallow flat. Alright boys, we're hooked up on the Spro flapping frog. Not a big dude, but he's a dude. We got him. There we go. Not a big guy, it's a pretty good fish. There it is, the Spro flapping frog. Let's see if we can get one running this line down here. Almost fell in there. Did you see that? Let's go. I also got some swim jigs I'm gonna bomb around. There we go, guys. Did you see that? Boy, he just hammered it. Look at that. Not a big guy. So I'm out here with my parents and my uncle, just enjoying this wonderful afternoon. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Oops. He's got a little crater in there. There we go. So I'm throwing this on the Abu Garcia Jordan Lee Signature Series 6'10" with 30-pound braid on it. I think on this one I've got Cortland Master braid. And these flapping frogs are the real deal. Catch just a ton of fish with them. All right, I ran over there. Let's try further out in the middle. There's got to be another one down that stretch on either side of me, there or there. All right, guys. I'm throwing the buzz plug and I keep getting hits, but they can't get, they're just missing it. There's one and he missed it. It may be too big for him. There we go. I had to crank as soon as it hit the water because of the weed bed. All right, guys, my dad's catfish, 19 inches. I didn't get the stinking camera on until we had him in. Sheesh. All right, guys, on this topwater rat, boy, he just hammered it. Not a big guy, but he's a good one. I'm gonna show my folks. They're not gonna believe I got him on a rat. Look at this, I got him on a rat.
That's like the one I caught.
That's the rat that I painted.
That's cute. Take a picture.
No, I got the camera going. Oops, thank you though. Come on. Not a big guy, but he's fun to catch.
Cute.
Well, there we go. 2 lures tested to success. All right, guys, on the hula popper, old school, and it's a little dude. Careful. There we go, just a little guy. That was fun to catch. Ooh, there's my dad with a nice big bass. Oh, it looks like a catfish. It's that same catfish.
But see, he didn't have it in his mouth.
Oh, and yours broke the line?
Oh, it is a cat.
But I got the fish.
All right, let me get my gloves here.
That's pretty exciting.
Well, this one I'll take a picture of.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is a pretty good catfish. While you're doing that, I'll get the tape. If I can find my... There it is.
You got your tape there?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I got it.
We're checking the length on this.
20 inches.
20 inches. All right, do you want me to toss them back in there?
Yeah.
Okay, normally you don't ever lip a catfish, but I've got him this way vertical, up and down, and he'll be okay. There you go. The gloves help too. All right, guys, I'm throwing a swim jig. A little Beast Coast working man's jig with Charlie Brewer Slider Company grub on the back of that. I keep getting hit. My folks are over there still fishing. My dad's got a giant carp line out here with strawberries and blueberries in there, and there's just, it's only a matter of time. Is that a hit right there? Yep, we're hooked up. We're hooked up on the swim jig. Oh, and he threw it. He threw it. He threw it. Add that to the fails. See, with these swim jigs, guys, I just do a real light weed guard. That's it. Looks just like one of these bluegill in here. Man. All right, guys, we moved over here to this little spot. See if we can get something to hit. No, I'm not gonna walk on the sketchy bridge. Boy, the wind took that thing around the corner. Did you see that? This is like obstacle course fishing. Come on, quit getting wrapped around my tip. There we go. Are we hooked up? Boy, that felt like I had a fish on there. That was weird. Weird. Huh? I guess there's nothing on this side over here. We already went around over there. We got the carp pole right in front of me. All right, guys, we're back over here on this side, throwing the Beast Coast working man's jig with a. Well, I keep getting peppered. I've got a Slider Fishing Company 3-inch grub on the back. There's quite a bit of cabbage in here, so I gotta thread it along. Ooh, is that a fish? No. This looks just like the bluegills that are in here. Yeah, so on this, I've got 12-pound sunline braid to 14-pound sunline leader, just in case we get pike problems. So my dad's caught a couple of catfish. My uncle whacked a big 20-inch bass, 21-inch bass. My mom's caught a ton of sunfish. She loves doing that. There we go. I think we're on one. It came right through the grass and I killed it. So with the swim jig, you don't really need to just hammer the hook set. You just reel into them. I got this one on the Abu Garcia Jordan Lee series rod. Do I have the fish? Is he in there? Oh yeah, he's in here. No, this one's on the Icon. The topwater one's the Jordan Lee. Ah, so he felt bigger than he actually was. There he is. All right, there we go. So now you guys know, swim jigs and grass work perfect. You just gotta swim it through, feather it through. You can even wake it across the top if you know how to do that, or I mean swim it across the top like it's a topwater. Holy cow, as soon as that hit the water. But he let go. That was funny. He just didn't get a good grip on it. Jeez. All right, one more cast through here, then we're gonna go all the way around to the other side over there. All right, let's go check out that other side. All right, guys, we're gonna go hiking all the way around. My mom loves cattails, but I don't think I'm able to get in there to get them. They're right there. Ooh, look. That's where you got critters can live. Mink and stuff like that. See right there, they're just within reach. As soon as I step in there, I'll go right in the water. Oh, there's one I can get for on the way back. All right. How's it going, Mr. Moose? I'm heading way back in that back corner. It's a good workout. All right, I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, we made it out here. I seen the remnants of a bed once used. What? This is a swim jig. I'm not supposed to be getting caught in any weeds. Well, I guess it still happens. Boy, I got popped right there. Not a big guy, but he came and got it. Check that out, guys. Swim jig fishing is just so much fun. Look at that, the Slider Company. Grub on the back of it. Working man's jig right there from Beast Coast. That's all you need. What about over here by this stick? Must be a log down there. Uh-oh. Did I get hung up in the cabbage? Dang it. Isn't that typical? You want to get the jump on a great spot. You want the first cast to be the best one in there, so it doesn't disturb anything, and then bang, something goes wrong. There we go. There we go, boys. This one's a little bit bigger. Not by much, but there he is. These bass are gonna grow nice and big at some point. Here we go, check him out. All right, guys, I think we're hooked up again. This feels like a little one. There he is. Not bad. Boy, he inhaled this thing. This has got some cool reflection in it when it's in the water. See the tinsel, and then look in the grub. See the colors in there? The best grubs that they sell right there besides the chartreuse and white. There we go. See, I just reel into them. That's it. The only thing is with smallmouth, you really got to set the hook, because of that they're so tough in there. See, a pond like this is perfect because they get bugs. They get helgrammites, which are, I guess, in the bug family, all kinds of larvae. Ooh, did you see that? He came up and hit it at the surface. There we go. I was gonna tell you guys that the other thing you can do with this is if you get like a Zoom horny toad, or whatever company's got their toad, like even one of those ribbit kicking tail things, you can put that on a swim jig and run it on the surface and then let it sink down in there, like bob it up and down, and man, the fish really like that. I mean, they'll just crash on it. So you get the best of both. It works better if you're using a quarter ounce, excuse me, weight jig. You can't really see down there in the water, but man, this thing looks just like some of the bluegill that are in here. All right, guys, we're hooked. Oh, he came off. Crazy. He was a little dude. There we go. Oops, and he lost it. Boy, some of these little ones sure are hungry. They keep whacking the heck out of this. All right, boys, there we go. Bank flip. Ooh. Check that out. Man, that's a nice fish right there. All right, boys, we're hooked up on the floating fly. Ooh, and the bass tried to get him. Did you see that? Yeah, and there's a bass trying to get the sun. Look at that big bass, got him. That big bass got him. That big bass got the other bass. Oh, he let go. Cause that fish, the hook wasn't in him. Man, that big bass, he knows how to hang around here. Whew. He sawed right through it. All right, guys, that big bass is trained. He knows if he hangs around here where people are pan fishing, that if there's one in distress, he just comes up and just clocks it. So I had a bass. The big bass came up and got the little bass, and obviously there was no way I was going to hook the big bass. I was going to try to slowly coax it and pull it in to see if he would notice that he was hooked to a line, but it didn't work. Well, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for us for today. Thanks for hanging out with us as we came out to this cool pond to fish and have some fun. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. Man, I'm just ate up with all this fishing. I just enjoy it so much, you know. Thanks to them right there, my parents, getting us all into fishing when we were kids. Ooh, what is that? There's something on the surface right there. Is that a carp? Did you guys see that? That must have been a carp just swimming through there. That was crazy. All right, until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.